everyone, it's Eve, and you're watching Her Neck of the Woods. And today is a very, very special day. It's November 10th.
It is.
And this day is special because if you've been living under a rock, or if you're just unaware, Nike has partnered with a very special person for a very special message, and we're here to talk about that. So I'm very excited to be here, and I'm very happy to introduce you to Ruth Jean-Marie.
Hi.
This is Ruth Jean-Marie, everyone, and she is, what word can I use? She is the revolutionary. She is the revolutionary behind...
It's a strong, powerful sentence.
Yes, embrace it. She is the revolutionary behind a collaboration with Nike, the We Are Cultivator by Nike. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it, but she's partnered with Nike to create a special design, custom design sneaker called the Uprisings, and we're here to talk about that today. So, Ruth, I just want to welcome you to Drip. That's where we are.
Yes,
I'm very excited to be supporting a small Black business, which happens to be Haitian. And that's the reason why we're here, to talk about how our culture influenced the world and how our culture influenced your vision behind this amazing sneaker. So if that was a horrible note, but this sneaker here is, as you mentioned to me, people all over the world are being impacted by this design, by this sneaker. And first and foremost, I just want to congratulate you because it's real.
And it doesn't feel like it. It feels so surreal, but thank you. I accept that. I welcome it. Yes, thank you.
I think you should be super proud of yourself. I think this is an accomplishment that really changed the game. In my mind, as far as what... Pressure. No pressure. It's just a new perspective on what Haitians in the diaspora can do for Haiti. And it's just refreshing, and I'm just so happy to talk about it. So let's get to it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So this is a custom sneaker, the Uprising, and it's, as we discussed, it's inspired by the Haitian Revolution.
Correct.
Now, clothing makes a huge difference in the revolution of anything. I think if we think about the Black Panthers and how they were all black, if we think about whom else, the uniform that armies wear, I think it all makes a statement. So I wanted to know, so what impact do you think this sneaker will have on the revolution that is doing for Haiti?
I think it'll have like a multitude of sort of impacts. I think emotionally it's impacted a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of messages in my inboxes, my Twitter DMs, just regarding how people experience being Haitian in the United States or Canada, wherever they were texting me from.
Yeah.
And seeing us in the mainstream really moved them emotionally. So we all experience like the Haitian Booty Scratcher, the HBO, the Voodoo Princess, or Voodoo Queen.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, come on.
That's new. Oh my goodness.
Right? And this is me growing up in Brooklyn, and there's a lot of Haitians growing up wherever they got to grow up, and seeing a spotlight on Haiti in a way that was well and thoughtfully curated had an emotional impact in terms of finances, because emotions are emotions, they're great, but money talks.
Yes, it does. Loud.
I'm donating half of all my profits from the sale of the sneaker to my organization called the August Project. And what we do, we actually though there are like many uprisings in Haiti happening right now, and it seems to happen consistently, we actually target like more longer term goals. So the money is going to be going to the August Project. In terms of the exact project, most likely literacy, but I have people on the ground that'll tell me what they want the money to go to. So we're still waiting. I'm waiting to get my WhatsApp messages.
WhatsApp, man. WhatsApp has changed the game.
It has changed
what would we do without WhatsApp, honestly?
My mother texts now. I'm just like, oh.
Yes, to our parents using technology. That's awesome.
So emotionally, financially, it has had a multitude of impacts, and I'm proud of that. I'm excited about that.
I think it's very honorable for you to be donating 50% of your profit to the August Project, because there are 36 other creatives working with this collaboration, and they have different motives, but I think what I love the most is that you're paying it forward.
Absolutely.
And what is it about the August project that was that catalyst? What was it about the conception, or tell me about the drive behind the August project?
Behind its existence in general?
Yes, absolutely.
I think the drive was to support Haiti. Excuse me. It's a 2-year-old organization. One of our major projects was like a Haitian narrative project in which I collected narratives of Haitians who lived and grew up in New York. We took their portraits. I had a photographer take their portraits, and we had an art gallery, and we actually raised $1,000. And
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yes. Toot that horn. Yes.
But in so doing, a lot of people who visited the gallery that day, I remember one of my friends actually, and he's Trinidadian. He was just like, I didn't even know people talk to y'all like this. It was, and a lot of it was actually educational for me, because I grew up in the 90s, but my younger cousin was talking about what happened to him, and it was like, how is so still similar ones? They didn't come up with new jokes,
right. We're still going through the same thing.
Let's get creative with our anti-Haitian sentiment, right?
If you're gonna be serious about this, at least be innovative,
right?
Hello.
Exactly. Come on, guys. But the drive behind the August project was, I went to grad school for international development. My master's is in global affairs, and every single paper I wrote during those 2 years was about Haiti. It was discovering Haiti, whether it was my authoritarian dictatorship class, or my what lens are you going to use for your thesis class, right? So I was constantly working on solutions for Haiti. I can't necessarily pinpoint, okay, this is the point where I've decided to create this organization, but I've always helped Haiti. Post earthquake, I don't remember what role I was at the time, but I was on the Caribbean Student Association at my college, and I used our funds to bring people from Binghamton University to Haiti, right?
Really? That's
awesome.
Great.
So
you are not new to this. You are
absolutely not.
Totally true to this.
I'm not I'm not a nouveau Haitian.
What? Applaudissement.
Oh, thank you.
That is amazing. So what you're telling me is that you've been studying to be a revolutionary. You are pretty much your
These
own.
compliments. You said so much praise.
No, receive it, please. Absolutely, please take all the time you need. The fact that you are your own Toussaint Louverture, and no, in your own right. If we're gonna use it in context, of how you're creating your own lane.
I'll take that. I'll take the own lane. Yes. Thank you.
You're absolutely creating your own lane, and of course, I can't speak for Toussaint or wherever he's at. I can't speak for him, but he created his own lane when he ripped the white out of our red and the blue and created our Haitian flag with Catherine Flon. So I just want to please take all the time you need to receive that you are definitely revolutionizing what it means to do for Haiti. So please take that. Take that.
Bad boy.
Please keep that in the footage. So with you being a revolutionary and you leading by example, I do want to make note that it's difficult to create this own lane. It's not a straight path. It's full of twists and turns. And my question is, knowing our culture and how generations before us receive the arts and appreciate the arts, or maybe for lack of appreciation of the arts, what do you, with you studying Haiti and analyzing Haiti in a specific lens, how would you describe the feedback that you're getting now with this sneaker?
The feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. There's always those random negative comments, and I call them negative because if they were they're not usually grounded in fact. So if they were constructive, then I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe that's a good point.
Yeah.
But in terms of our culture and art, I would actually call Haitians very artistic. If you go to Jacques Mel, if you go to certain areas, there's always paintings. People are always creating this sort of artistry through however they view the world.
Yes.
In terms of how Haitians view art as a means for gaining capital or as a job, it's not always been their first choice, obviously.
Yes.
But in terms of my impact, my mother literally WhatsApp messaged me, zone la. And people are really proud and happy, and I think that a large part of that, fortunate and unfortunate, is you have to prove that you've done it.
Yes.
So the thought isn't enough to some people in my world.
It's always
matter,
impossible
and imagination matters. But in terms of the impact, a lot of people, I'm getting like calls from cousins and cousins that are in Haiti and here, just like, oh, you get to pom pom. Like, it's just like they have theirs. So the response has been very positive, and and I know that I did a good job. So that so that like positive response has let me know that I really did a good job, because they would have been brutally, blatantly honest.
Yes, because our culture is very honest, and we hold nothing back.
Transparent.
But yes, we're very transparent, and I think it is transparent, and it is evident that today is the last day that anyone's limited edition sneaker is sold out or unavailable. Today's the last day for you to get it, but your sneaker has been sold out for about maybe 5-6 days before it was even unavailable. Sold out. And I think that transparency, I think that's a transparent vision of how we are supporting you and how we're waiting for this. People don't know what they want until they see it.
Sometimes, yeah.
And you create this sneaker with the design, and everything was so intentional. And I've been following you, or whatever you want to call it. I've been monitoring the profile, and you've been very informative on what went into the sneaker and how intentional you were with the colors. So if you could please let us know the color, what were the meanings behind the colors and the shade of the colors. Please tell us, how hard is it to design a sneaker?
It was actually, like, it's funny, I was talking to somebody, like, we actually were talking about this earlier, about, like, indecisiveness, like, like, sometimes, like, what do I want, what do I want? This was one of the few times where, like, it was a tad seamless. Obviously, there was, like, a lot of anxiety, like, there was, at one point, there was a white sole, one point, the colors were inverted, and it was, like, actually red here. I can show you pictures after. But a lot of the intention was, like, I believe that no white should be on the sneaker. I think that goes for itself.
What camera should I be looking at? This one?
So those thoughts were in there. I looked at pictures of revolutionaries, Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Catherine Flan. A lot of pictures I found were black and white. So I had a limited range of, like, we weren't there, right? I didn't know what they were, like, wearing. They could have been wearing, like,
who knows?
Like, but from those photos, how it was depicted today, that's where I got, like, the gold check was from, like, the 3 gold stars that are on Toussaint Louverture's uniform. You'll find black on his uniform. The red and blue also you'll find on other people's uniforms. But the green specifically was in reference to the land of Haiti. If you look at the coat of arms, there are palm trees in the green there. But I wanted to make it still relevant to today, like a millennial's perspective of the land of Haiti, and that's why we went with more of a neon green versus like a hunter green, or like the actual color of grass. Like, I know that that's not the color of the grass,
but it's fire like this. You have to keep up. You have to keep up. I get it.
So I wanted to bring it to today as well. And that's where we landed. There were a number of. I actually didn't even start with elements. I started with Nike Prestos.
Really?
And then I moved to elements. I wanted it to be attractive to all the genders that exist, however you identify. And thank you. And this is how we landed, and I was very happy. I put August on the tongue.
That's what, I wanted to make note of that. Speaking on intention, you placed August on the sneaker for many reasons. One was for your organization, but there was another reason which is very historical in our culture. So I want you to share with our viewers, please.
I will. August is mostly on there because that's when the revolution began. It began August 14th, 1791, and that is a pivotal moment in Haitian history, in world history, in Black history, in all the history. That day forever changed the landscape of what it looks like to be Black and what it feels like and what freedom could and potentially mean. And at the end of 1803 and beginning 1804, we felt it, right? We knew how it looked and tasted and felt, and we fought for it. So August is there to remind us of when the revolution began in the first place. And that's also why the August Project is called the August Project. So
I'm smiling so bright because it's like I'm such an old Haitian at heart, so it's just like oui, petit point, la parle bon bagay de histoire Haiti, you know. Pou yo ka konen. Ça c'est histoire pa nou. That excites me.
But we did. And it's a point of pride. Like, it's honestly a point of determination for me. Like, if that could happen, then no one can tell me that something else is impossible.
Right.
Period.
Absolutely. So with us talking about August and knowing that the revolution began in August, I wanted to share a quote with you by Toussaint Louverture. He says, "Open your eyes and give serious attention to the future." And my question for you, first of all, that quote is like mad deep. It's so, open your eyes and give serious attention to the future. So my question is, with the August Project and with creative ways that we are doing for Haiti, if you could imagine Haiti that is a utopia, what would that look like for Haiti specifically, given our political climate right now and agriculture, business, however you'd like to imagine?
Imagine often.
Open your eyes and give serious attention to the future. What attention do you see? How do you see it?
First of all, I love Haiti as it exists, though obviously there's change that needs to happen.
Yes.
Haitians
Thank
would be
you for making note of that. Haiti is already great.
Dope. Absolutely.
But if it could be doper.
It would be doper. It would be Haitians in charge.
Okay.
Right? It would be Haitians in charge of their economy, Haitians in charge of their education, Haitians in charge of all of the innovations that exist, and with the diaspora supporting what they want to exist. It would mean complete access to food and water and safety. It would mean strong infrastructure, sewage systems, and an educational system that's affordable to the people. It would mean that they may not necessarily have. I don't love the 9-to-5 idea and the weekends off, so they would be able
up for
to
debate,
right? And they would enjoy their family. They would maintain culture. They would maintain participating in like lacus and like being able to like still see their neighbors and still look out for each other, while not having to worry about getting to Port-au-Prince because their roads are already paved. They're not worried about, I guess, sort of traffic issues in terms of like the motorcycles, because you're gonna start stopping at the red light, maybe, you know?
Motocyclettes, boy, they live life on the edge.
Right? It means like a really strong infrastructure in which they have done it themselves with our support.
Now, with that being said, how does the August Project contribute to that?
We are community-led. Everything that I've done, all of the programs that we have, all of the impetus is from them. So I actually did a focus group in Leogane in 2017, I believe, in which I asked them. And actually, to be honest, to show you how politically involved Haitians are, I had brought friends there because I was kind of seeing, like, maybe I'll do altruistic tourism. What do they like? X, Y, and Z. And then I gave my mother a call. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way, like, get people together that will have these conversations. And me being, like, from New York, I'm giving them very little notice. Only 5 people are going to show up. I'm going to have intimate conversations, get all these great notes. And, like, I think 138 people showed up. Like, I can show you pictures. Yes. Wow. And the room was packed. They were, like, everything from, like, maybe 6-month-old babies.
So they care. Well,
absolutely.
The footage that I'm seeing of just the mass amount of people marching and protesting, they care. They 100% care.
Yeah.
And I think with the August Project and with this marvelous sneaker, the way that you're doing for Haiti is so innovative and so refreshing. And
thank you.
100% applaudissement. I have to mention it as much as possible. Now we're just gonna talk about the sneaker because it is fire. If you could imagine a celebrity in this sneaker, who would be rocking these and why? Hold on, everybody. Can we get a close up on the nails? Let's get a close up on her nails. Her nails are matching her sneakers. Yes. That is intention and investment, girl.
I love details. I'm very intentional and detail oriented.
Yes.
If I could have a celebrity specifically rock my sneaker, it'd be a celebrity that has always repped Haiti. It'd be a celebrity that may have his faults, but we're still trying to figure out, certain things. So I do give him grace. It's a celebrity who has brought Haiti to the forefront always and continues to, and his name is Louis Clef. Like he has always repped Haiti. He has had the Haitian flag on the Grammy stage.
Yes.
And I know he had an issue with his organization, and I've read conflicting reports, and I haven't landed on one perspective yet. So when I do, maybe I'll take that back.
Yeah.
But I think that he would be someone who has always made sure that Haiti benefits.
Wyclef definitely has represented Haiti for as long as he has lived.
Absolutely. And of course I have other celebrities, but if I have to choose just one, and I don't like having to choose one, but yes.
Okay, so you chose a guy celeb. Can you choose a girl celeb?
Actually, the next one was another man.
Oh, okay.
But
it's fine.
No, it's fine. Maybe Solange. As I would say if he's Haitian.
Solange. How would you say Beyonce in Haitian Creole?
Beyonce. Well, I guess that would be more Frenchy.
Oh my God. Beyonce. Oh Lord.
Ooh, or Tracy Ellis Ross.
Okay.
She's super civically engaged, and Yara Shahidi.
Oh
everybody.
Man, Yara
Shahidi.
She would kill an outfit in here, definitely.
She definitely would. She would. So
I
all
see
of them.
it.
Everything.
You can get your own if you tell Nike to release some more because it's sold out. I just wanted to remind you that it's sold out, so you can feel my own heartbreak.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm just me, which is great. And
it is great to be.
I just hope that you feel the good response and the good energy from the support of this sneaker. And I have to mention, you are working with Nike, and sometimes, I'm gonna say 92% of the time, I feel like Haitians can be very reluctant to work with anyone.
Yeah.
Mundeo, like the outside people. We can be very reluctant because, we've seen moments where we let our guard down and we become vulnerable, and then the rug is snatched from under our feet, and we can't trust a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So my question is, did you ever feel like a reluctancy or maybe an apprehension when you were collaborating? Like, oh, is Nike gonna do something that's gonna make me like have to release a public statement? In this culture, if you don't upload that Notes apology app as a public figure, you're canceled.
I want to express my sincerity.
My question is, did you ever think of an apprehension, or did you ever consider that Nike, as big as a company as it is, collaborating with them, did you ever consider that maybe they're not on our side? Or
I think so. Yeah. So I work with We Are Cultivator and Nike, both of them.
Okay.
And We Are Cultivator has a strong relationship. But my check is coming from Nike. But our check, the community check.
Yes.
Do I consider that? Yes, always. Okay. We live in a capitalist country.
Yes.
So all the time there's going to be vulnerable populations in order for rich people to get richer. And what I will say about Nike is they have been doing social justice in a very real way. What intention there is behind that, whether it's to capitalize off of our oppression or to actually spread the word, we don't know. But they do the Serena Williams.
They did.
That
those
commercial
ads with her father.
Exactly. On the Colin Kaepernick
campaign. I remember that.
Right? So Nike has actually proven to have like great insight into social justice. Again, their intent I cannot speak to.
Right.
But I can say that they've done a good job with capitalism.
Yeah.
And there is a very kind of like hypocritical relationship with the idea of philanthropy and capitalism, with the idea of addressing a country that has been historically oppressed, like worldwide.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, there's issues that you have to address, but in terms of my concern or reluctance, no, there wasn't, because I knew that whatever they do, that money was still going to Haiti, right?
Regardless.
And as for Haitians being reluctant to work with Mundeo, I understand that.
Yeah.
If you have not learned by now to not trust certain systems, then there's something is wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But then also it's like, whose hand are you going to shake? There are people who have had historical wealth, and that historical wealth has been attained as a result of historical oppression, but it's wealth nonetheless. So what relationship, and it's a question I present, it's not a question I necessarily have an answer to, but what relationship with capitalism, racism, historical oppression, especially on a global scale, and development can exist. And I think that this was one of the answers. Another answer may be, I'm completely never going to work with them. But
we'll never know, because you definitely said yes to the idea. And to close this conversation, I want you, if you're comfortable, to share as you were submitting your application to be selected, please share that story. if that's okay with you. I want to close on that because I want people to hear about those what ifs. So please share your story.
So it was a targeted ad. It came up on targeted ad. So like it came up on my Instagram. It's like, oh, be the next creative, whatever else. I was like, oh, this is cool, and I got super excited. And when I get super excited, it's a really bad thing, but I immediately shut it down and temper that excitement just so that my feelings don't get hurt.
Okay, right? Yes. So
like, let's relax, let's hold. So I remember saying to myself, and this was the exact quote: "You're not gonna get this shit anyway, but why not just like do it?" I was just like, you know what? But I also have my perspective is I will try so I can talk shit. Excuse my language. I know it's Sunday, but like
talk your shit,
right? Like I will try so I can be like, well, I tried and I didn't get it, so what's up?
Right.
So the task was to say like what about your community makes you unique, and I discussed Brooklyn's in Haiti, Haitians in Brooklyn, Our street signs are named after Haitian Revolution.
Yes.
You'll find that one of the highest populations of Haitians like in the world exist in Brooklyn, and we've colored this borough with culture and joy and parades and just ideas and thoughts. A lot of our politicians are Haitian.
Yes.
Or Haitian American, however they identify. So I just discussed that. It was a paragraph. It was 2 minutes. I put it down. I was just like, whatever. I'm not gonna get it. And 2 weeks later, it said like out of thousands of applicants, we decided to choose you. And I literally was just like, oh, wait, what? Like, excuse me? Like, what is this about? Like, I wasn't even going to try. And because of that attempt, I have touched people. Like, this is, like, I literally touch people worldwide. And it sounds so, and I tend to be a very humble person, so it's hard to even say that. But people are literally from France, UK, Canada, Haiti, the US, obviously, Texas, Detroit, like, and saying what this means to them and still trying to find their pair. And it's like, what would have happened?
If you could find me a pair, somebody, please. I am a size 6 in men's.
Oh, this is a 6.5. So close to you.
Listen, I made your t-shirt set them up.
But like it literally, like that attempt has had an impact on people worldwide. Like it's people's feelings are like on the forefront. People like I'm gonna be able to like produce programming in Haiti because of it, and like what would have happened if I didn't try? It wouldn't exist.
If you didn't try,
and that's crazy. Like it's just crazy to me, honestly. Like I still to this day, I'm like I teach on Saturdays, and I spoke to my students about the importance of like just trying despite fear, and I'm saying it, and I almost cried in front of like a room with 20 high school students.
That's okay.
But it's like just do it, just try, just do it. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Wink, wink. I'm so thankful that you shared your story with us, and just the power of that what if is what I want to close this conversation on, because what if you submitted that application? What if someone thought to open a coffee shop owned by Haitians in Brooklyn? What if someone decided to interview and share this story? So
what if someone decided to start a revolution because they decided that they weren't going to be slaves anymore?
Ruth Jean-Marie. The boss, the revolutionaries, the bosses. Okay, I'm Eve. This is Ruth. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for having me. Honestly.
Oh my goodness, thank you for sharing.
Of course. We'll hug after this.
Yes, lots of hugging. Thank you so much for watching. You're watching Her Neck of the Woods. Peace.
Bye.
Hey everyone, I'm Eve, and you're watching Her Neck of the Woods. Her Neck of the Woods started 5 years ago, when I knew so many dope, inspiring people who are about it with whatever they were passionate about. And I felt like there wasn't enough people who knew about them. So I wanted to share all things beautiful, inspiring, and relevant. And 5 years later, Chingle Down, here we are with a show where I can still highlight beautiful, inspiring, and relevant things. And it feels good to know that this is what I love to do. So that's Her Neck of the Woods. But if you want to keep up with me, you can keep up with me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Eve JF. That's ITSEVEJF on Instagram and Twitter for now. So thank you so much for watching.